Previously in Tokyo. Welcome back, guys, and we're back like we never left, back like we never left. So we are stepping back into the lively chaos of Tokyo, and our adventure continues. Our next stop, guys, is none other than La Forte Harajuku, a multi-level fashion mecca overflowing with eclectic streetwear, vintage finds, and avant-garde designs. From punk rock rebellion to hyper-feminine Lolita aesthetics, Harajuku fashion is all about self-expression. It's a place where there are no rules, just style, creativity, and a whole lot of personality. Guys, before I could truly dive into Forte Harajuku, something completely unexpected caught my eye. I saw a shop called My Only Fragrance. Unlike a typical perfume store, this place is all about creating a signature scent that is uniquely your own. No two scents are the same because the process is completely intuitive, personal, and reflective of who you are. The concept is so simple yet so powerful. You trust your instincts to build a scent that resonates with you. No mass-produced bottles, just your intuition leading the way. You're not just picking something that smells nice, you're uncovering a fragrance that speaks to you. One that reflects your essence, your energy, and your emotions. For me, this trip is about rediscovery and transformation. As I mixed different elements, the scent that emerged felt like a rebirth, a reminder of who I am becoming, and so I named it Rebirth of Adora. But my overthinking almost ruined it. But I took a deep breath, relaxed, and then I just flowed with it. And I guess that was what the beauty of My Only Fragrance was to me. It's more than just perfume. It's intuition. It's a reminder that we are all constantly evolving. No two scents are the same, just like no two journeys are the same. And that's what made this experience so unforgettable. See? And with that, arigato gozaimasu, Takeda-san, for your patience and sharing your expert knowledge. I'm so glad I stopped in. With my signature scent in hand, I was ready to see what other treasures Forte had to offer before heading to my next stop. Oh my gosh, yes. Very. Hi. Yeah, I do. Okay. With my custom scent in hand and my spirit refreshed, it was time to keep the adventure going. Harajuku had filled my soul with creativity, but up next, Shibuya! The district where Tokyo's energy reaches its peak. It's where tradition and modernity collide in the best way possible. One thing about Tokyo's train system, the door closing chimes are too cute. Kawaii! I don't care how touristy that sounds, those little jingles bring me joy every single time. Stepping off the train, Tokyo has another surprise waiting. A hidden labyrinth of shops underground. Just when you think you've gotten the city figured out, throws another shopping adventure your way. Shibuya isn't just another Tokyo district, it's a cultural powerhouse. Fashion, music, nightlife, and digital culture all collide here, constantly setting trends that ripple across Japan and beyond. If Harajuku is the playground of experimental style, then I think it's safe to say Shibuya is the commune center for what's next. From high fashion at Shibuya 109 to the underground cool of Center Gai, this is where Japan's youth culture thrives. And of course, there's Shibuya Scramble Crossing, one of the busiest intersections in the world, guys. It's chaos, it's energy, it's Tokyo in motion. Stepping off the train, Tokyo had another surprise waiting, a hidden labyrinth of shops underground. Just when you think you've got the city figured out, it throws you another loop. Before heading above ground, I walked past Zendaya's LV campaign. Okay, nice. Outside the station, one of Tokyo's most beloved landmarks, the Heiko statue, or aka Achi. For those who don't know, Akko, affectionately called Achi by some, was an Akita who waited every single day at Shibuya Station for his owner. They even made a movie about him. Even long after his passing, his story became legendary, making him a symbol of unwavering devotion and right love. After taking my flicks with Akko, aka Achi, I found myself in the middle of something straight out of an anime convention. They had cosplayers decked out in elaborate costumes, content creators striking poses, influencers live streaming. It was like stepping into a real life Instagram feed. Guys, all I can say is wow. In Tokyo, every corner has a story, every moment is a scene, and in Shibuya, the city itself is the stage. As we waited to cross the Shibuya Scramble, guys, it felt so surreal. After all these years, I am finally crossing the Shibuya Scramble, guys. As we weave through the sea of people, I couldn't help but take in the sheer energy of it all. This is Tokyo in motion. Fast, vibrant, and electrifying. After all that excitement, my phone was barely hanging on. Shame on me for leaving my charger in the hotel. So time to grab a charger. But in the back of my mind, guys, I had one burning mission. Would I finally find my fruit sando that I've been trying to find for all these days in Tokyo? I'm scanning, and mission complete! Not exactly the one I was hunting for, but it was a fruit sando nonetheless. When I thought I couldn't be any more awestruck, guys, do you see this view of the Shibuya Scramble from the skywalk? Oh my gosh. Ready to hit my next stop. I had completely forgot we were supposed to stop at a ramen spot, but my stomach didn't. It was like, hello, feed me. So Virginie took me to this ramen spot, and guys, you see that? I said itakimasu, moved the pork aside, and went straight to work. Guys, everything just fused together so beautifully. Everything was just so oishi! This has to be some of the best ramen I've had in a very, very long time. Chef's kiss. In Japan, slurping isn't rude. It's actually a sign of appreciation for the chef's hard work, and honestly, guys, I love that. We said gochou shimaretsuta, and on to our next stop. Now my big bag was fully activated, and before we headed to the next stop, I grabbed a famishki from the convenience store legend at Family Mart, and I went for the spicy famishki. Crunchy, juicy, and just the right amount of kick. But real question is, guys, taste or waste? Drop it in the comments in the chat, let me know. Big bag mission complete, and we are ready to go. We hopped on the Hanzamo line from Shibuya Station and rode it all the way to Otemachi Station, our gateway to the Imperial Gardens in Tokyo's financial district. Now, just a pro tip, if you are planning to go to the Imperial Gardens, do not plan to go on a Friday, because why? It is closed! Luckily, we made it in time to experience this breathtaking blend of history and nature. It's so interesting to hear about Japan's history and its emperor, and that they still have an emperor present today. Standing here, you feel the weight of the history right in the middle of modern Tokyo. From centuries-old history to the fast-paced financial world, we made our way to Tokyo's financial district, which is just a short walk from the Imperial Gardens. Guys, it is so cool to see centuries-old history fuse right into the modern. Tokyo Stock Exchange is one of the largest in the world. They are in the top 5 with US, then China, then Japan, and then Euro next, and the stock exchanges of India battling it out for the top 5 spot. In Tokyo Stock Exchange, billions of yen are traded every single day. It's the powerhouse of Japan's economy and a key player in global markets. And just like that, the city keeps moving from historic gardens to the heart of finance. Tokyo never stops, and neither do we. On to our next adventure. From towering skyscrapers of Tokyo's financial district, we hop back on the train, this time on the Ginza line, straight to Asakusa Station, and just like that, we stepped into a completely different world. Quick backstory, you guys see that giant golden flame on top of that building? That's the Asahi Beer Hall. It's supposed to represent the burning passion of beer, but locals, they affectionately call it Golden Poo. Once you see it, guys, you cannot unsee it. But let's be for real. If you came to Japan and you don't leave with more than what you came with, did you even shop? I'm just saying. We found a nice shop for some made in Japan luggage. And let me tell you, it was better quality and more affordable than the one at Don Quixote. So a win is a win. Asakusa, guys, is a whole vibe. Walking through Natamise Street before you reach Sensoji Temple was an experience in itself. From the street food, souvenir vendors, and so many people dressed in beautiful kimonos. I had a whole plan of a kimono experience and a rickshaw ride, but if you've been following my journey, you already know. If you know, you know. If not, check out my previous episodes to see all the chaos that completely derailed those plans.
And then sesame. So it's the temple, and then they have all these. Do they have a set time when they close? Do they close like on a Sunday? Do they have, are they open all the time?
But they close around 5. Was the temple close around 5 or 6? So all the store close around 6.
저런 거 사주었어.
So this is the Japanese people that travel to some places and always bring omiyage to their family or colleagues.
Okay, so that's where you get them from. The one you was telling me about.
No, when you have to, maybe you buy it at last moment because
Yeah.
Now let's do a quick recap. So earlier we were at Meiji Jingu, which is a Shinto temple, and now we're headed to Sensoji Temple, which is Tokyo's oldest and most famous Buddhist temple. And let me tell you, the mix of history and energy here is unreal. However, that feeling did not last long because my phone fell right into the temple water, and I took that as a sign like, yep, time to go. I'm head on out. So by head on out, we went to go on a hunt for melon pan that I've been craving. So my next big bag mission to find melon pan. We ended up in a shop with a wall full of famous visitors, so you know it was legit. I went with the whipped cream version on a local's recommendation, and after you guys see,
Oh, you can taste the matcha.
my matcha overload the other day.
The matcha,
I was
yeah, but-
cool with skipping matcha this time.
This one is
But for some reason, it seemed like the matcha was at like extra strength here, so
So whipped cream is
the regular melon pond with whipped cream was okay with me.
because the matcha.
If you already don't know, matcha is traditionally bitter and mainly used in tea ceremonies here, but now it's everywhere in your lattes, desserts, and even Kit Kats. I told you guys that today was going to be a super stacked day, and that it was. We packed this day to the max, got our steps in, and now it's time to rest up. But what's next? I'm kind of nervous, guys. I have like a date. So this is my first date of the year. And for my birthday. Who, what, and where? Well, you're just going to have to stay tuned to find out. Now, you already know, I am always going to let you know this before I end every video. Just because you are going through a difficult time doesn't mean to wait there and say, feel your deep emotions, come up with a solution, and then you get it! I'm rooting for you to win. You got this. Chrissy Adora out.
This shit too decent. Scale of 1 to 10, she a 10 piece. Usually I'm the one with the groovies. Shorty so bad.